But that, so that the female character, like I put myself in position to unhook you, and she ran to me and like, hey, heal me right here where the guy's down, where the hook is. And I'm like, why would you do that? And then of course she gets camped and tunneled out. But if you're gonna camp and tunnel anyone out, like you're gonna win. You'll win 60% of the time if you camp and tunnel someone out, especially when you actually balance out a little closer than I thought. Again, I'm like, no, just someone on a gen, one guy on a gen. And if someone's on a gen, then sure, there are options. But even then, like, you pressed it. And got him down to one gen, and if I had known, I thought the last gen was upstairs. I really did. So I went downstairs in chase. And it didn't work out for me. Wasn't the right call.
Yeah.
All right. I thought the last gen was upstairs. So I went downstairs because I thought you guys were safe. I heard that gen going and I'm like, crap, he's gonna peel off.
Yep.
Good killers know that. Good killers know. I'll even put it here in the thing. Good killers know you just have to defend the gens. You don't actually need to chase. They all claim, oh no, I want to have fun chases. No, you don't. True talent a few times like, this chase is boring. You mean because you're not catching him? So they're only entertaining chases when you beat them.
Within like 10 to 20 seconds.
So I disagree. You were not looking for fun chases. You're looking for easy downs. Even if she had you at a TL wall, you would not like, oh hey, TL wall. This is he says a TL wall is the fairest tile in the map. But if you get worked on the TL wall for 3 seconds, you will be like, this chase is not good, because you don't want chases. You want hooks. You want kills. Not chases. You don't want fun chases. If you want fun chases, you play tag with the survivors and everyone would escape. And you're like, but look at all the fun chases I had.
Yeah.
That's how you would play it.
I downed this guy, and then I wanted to do another chase, and I downed that guy, and then I wanted to chase another guy, and
yeah.
as I was chasing those other people, they got up.
What you mean to say is you want all of that and to win. You want winning to be maximum fun for you. Because while I've had a few games, even tonight, I've had games where I'm like, you know what? I think I had 2 games where I feel like I helped everyone else get out. Wow, we didn't even request it that time.
I did. Oh no, I didn't. No, you're right. That's right.
Legion, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's GG's.
I'm glad I don't have a med kit.
I mean, but honestly, why do I have a med kit? I can't even find the stairs to get upstairs. Above me, maybe? Chasing you?
No, he's on me. But like, what are the odds?
Are you on the ground floor?
I am now. I'm trying to get to a safer spot. I'm gonna pallet camp.
Looking for a gen.
I don't know what that's all about. I didn't mean to do what I just did.
I think there's a gen over here.
I'm trying to find a gen.
Oh, I found a gen.
I'm on a gen. There we go. He didn't even use his power. He's like, it's the game and I'm Legion. It doesn't matter. One away from me, so I think I can get this save. I'm gonna go for it. Heartbeat's coming back. Alright, I'm in range. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Yep, you're good, you're good. You're doing it right. You're doing what I would request of anyone. Yep, she's healing against the Legion. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. 5, 1,000. 6, 1,000. 8 seconds. Your gen could have been done in that 8 seconds. Alright, you need to bail. I got a strong heartbeat, I'm running away.
I got the save.
He's on me. I don't know if I get anywhere. Okay, I got another pallet here, maybe. Yeah. I got it! And then I get away. Hey, I came a little close to whoever's on that gen.
Yeah, I'm trying. He was upstairs for a bit.
Are you? I heard a gen, so I'm going to it. Got it. I am very far away from that hook.
I'll go for the outside, or for the save.
Okay.
Oh man!
Did you just peel off you? Me? Where's he at? I don't know where he was. Having trouble finding a hook.
Run after her.
Or a gen. Oh, I found a gen. Yeah, he's gonna camp someone out because he's close. There it is. Is he on you?
No. I have a heartbeat coming this way. Nope, it's gone. Got it.
I feel like he's after me, which is fine. I'm in the safest room in Dead by Daylight. Oh. I'm on the bathroom gen, and you're on a different gen, so we're okay. not good.
That down one was down right by me. Coming after me. Oh!
Alright, she's...
Got me
wow.
down. So she went down by me and he broke the wall and... whatever. Oh no, I got it. So he's gonna come back and get you down too. That's GG's.
Yeah, I even tried to do the nice thing. Oh, there it is. Got me. Oh, man. Well, you know, we're the last ones to die.
Well, if I would have just been left on the ground. Oh no, that's right, because it doesn't matter, I took Unbreakable off.
I tried. Well, it is.
I guess
She should have
maybe,
ran upstairs.
I guess maybe I should have healed too. But didn't, so. Didn't even use his power the whole game.
Didn't use his power once. He's So here we are. Like let's just look at this. We went. As a team, we went 5 and 8 on the night. Ben was 4 and 9, and I was 3 and 10. Why are we facing a Prestige 100 Legion? You know, like I guess people are saying MMR is jacked up, and sure, okay, I'll buy that, but
But has it not
you know,
been jacked up, and why aren't they fixing that? They're not fixing it
Yeah.
because the killers are getting what they want.
yeah,
That's what it comes down to. Like, but even so, you know, there are opportunities to win, even right there.
yeah.
Bad play. You know? Like I said, if I would have decided to heal before I started working on that gen, and the down happened right there, him chasing me would have lasted longer than one hit. You know, he would have had to engage and get me with 2 hits.
Did you hear the heartbeat when you started it?
Well, yeah. He was on the other side of the wall. I was working, like, there was a wall there was a door that had to be broken. I started working the gen. You know? So, and by that same proxy, had you waited until the other pickup happened, before you know, came over to us, that could have changed the outcome. There's just, like, for Legion playing that way, they were good, but they were playing in a way that gave us an opportunity to win. And the game's like, listen, fellas, we can't fix stupid. Like, we know we put you up against a Prestige 100, but, like, that game was there for us to win. Like, we had a gen left, right? Like, it was there for us to win, and we made some crucial mistakes at the end of the game that it was like, no, you're not going to win because there's nothing the killer did. Killer did like, hey, do you want to heal before you really start doing that gen? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know, so, I mean, those are things, like what aspect of that game, could behavior have changed to give us the opportunity to win? And I don't think much.
Well, no, but I don't think. I think I think the Legion was good. I think it was a very, very good Legion, and I think that the loops could have been better.
I thought there were some good chases. There were bad chases, and there were good chases. He was down to 1 gen. It's not like we got frog stomped, right?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, if that was a good close game. It just didn't go our way. that particular game was just a good close game. Like I think if you like, my hard stance is generators is how the games progress. Generators and kills. The
Well, yeah,
game progresses
and
when survivors dies,
that's
and
why
the
I
game
didn't heal.
progresses when,
That's why I didn't heal right there.
right.
Because I'm
But
like, I
if
gotta get to this generator.
and the counter theory is as well. If I had another hit to give, I'm like, yeah, but if you invest that time, like, I remember at one point in time there was like a solid 8 seconds, and 8 seconds is, hold on, let me do some math. That's almost 10% of a gen. And 10% here and 10% there. The games are kind of blurring together. It was 2 games ago where that lady was like, not only do I want to heal, I want to heal right next to
I'm not
death's door.
talking about,
You know.
we can't control what partners decide to do.
Right.
It's what
But I think,
what you and I are doing. So
yeah.
I
But I think that you were doing good stuff.
I prioritized gens these last 2 matches over heals. And
But
regardless of what we do,
hmm
if we don't maintain ourselves, it doesn't matter in the end. We can't
right,
do all
but
5 gens by ourselves.
that's true. But I'd have to look back, you know, because I don't know. I guess, are you affirming that you think, like,
I'm
are you,
affirming that you get angry at a hole when our teammates aren't doing gens. So then
mhm.
you start making statements like, you can't heal, you can't heal. In the Ordman game, you healed me twice instead of getting on a gen. You know, like from full injured state to being healed. Like, we can't affirm you can't heal and then heal each other. Right?
Well,
So
so again, you can't cut off the statement halfway through though. There is a time to heal, and there is a time to not heal, and you can't heal if no one's doing a gen.
but no one was doing a gen when you healed.
You know, well, yes, but the other thing you can't do is if you're on death hook, then things change a bit. But when you're, like, I don't know, like, hold on, I'll go back to I don't know how many games ago was Ordman.
I don't know, 3 games maybe. And I think we did
Way more than that.
Ordman. We did Ordman, and then we did 2 games. Pretty sure, because I put the game on for the first Ordman, and it didn't happen, and we got 2 back-to-back games.
I got a Strode game. I got a Strode game. It might even be easier to do it this way. Hold on. There are times to heal, and there are times to not heal. And I talked about it. I said, see, sometimes I feel like, here we go. I found the Ordman game. So I'm just scrubbing the timeline. I can't do it the way I want. But I can do this. It was 2 games ago. So maybe is this one? Nope. It has to be this one. Here's the Ordman game. So I got that Ordman game. And healing against Legion is actually pointless. Like,
Well, not against that Legion.
Are you on?
Because that Legion wasn't
not
using his power. So, that Legion, healing is no different than healing against any other him. Now, if you start using his killer, I agree with you, then healing is pretty much pointless if he's using his power. But he didn't use his power once.
So, I'm watching the Ordman game. I'm on a gen and they're on a gen. And you're in chase. But there's a Nia here, and this is kind of what I'm getting at. I'm watching. Okay, now Nia's on the gen with Ash. You're in chase. You run right by me. You go down. She comes my way. I run away. I'm in chase. That's the answer to the question, why am I not on a gen? I'm in chase. This is your first hook. I come over to the middle because someone got off a gen. Oh, he's body blocking you. He's body blocking you when you're one inch away from the gen.
Yeah, that's when I was like, what is this? Yeah, this is
So,
or I said it was a waste,
you know,
waste of a hit is what I said.
yeah. So that guy's running. Now she's there. Now I'm waiting for the game to clear. Now I'm coming your way. So I pull you down. Nia's in chase. And I'm on a gen. I'm on a gen. Nia's in chase. You are healing, but I'm on a gen. I'm on a gen, and Ash is on a gen. And then so she hits you while you were healing. So the act of healing is what had you in danger.
Well,
so I go back to the gen.
Running in that direction is what happened.
So then I run off again. And now she knows something's up. But she starts hiding in my gen area. But, I'm watching her. But here I am. I can see her here. There's the unhook. That was you. And here's Ash again, not doing anything. Like nothing is happening. Of all the things that could be happening, nothing is happening. You're healing. Fang is opening a chest. And I'm in chase. Fang finally gets on a gen. You're still healing. Ash is still done. Ash has nothing to show for his efforts. Now he's on a gen. Finally on a gen after 2 minutes. And then he's gone again. You're in chase.
Because that was the gen we were at. We were waiting for that. For power to go away. I know what he was doing. He was waiting for the power to go away. Power went away.
Yeah,
we got on the gen, and then she came back to that gen and put her power back up. And then I'm in chase again.
Yeah.
I'm at that gen.
No, he's in chase. And then he's not in chase anymore.
Yeah, because I went back to the gen, I believe, at that point. I think.
I gotta go back, because... So Ash is in chase. You're on the gen. You tapped it, but you're still in the area. I don't know if you're trying to get out of it or what's going on. I don't know if you can hear the heartbeat. So that's an interesting part of the game. But me and Fang are on gens. You went down.
Yeah, because I think she had her power there, so I was trying to work the gen. She had her power on, so I think I became a one hit down. She came.
Now Ash is healing again. She's coming my way. She was onto my tricks, which is my own fault. She got me down. Now Ash is on a gen. Nia finishes hers. And then someone comes and gets you. I think it was Nia. But you're on death hook now. So now, but I haven't healed you once yet.
No, you're getting ready to now.
I don't we'll see. Ash is on a gen, so, just to be fair, Ash is on a gen now, but there were a solid 2 minutes. That's 1.5 gens for the record. 2 minutes where whatever Ash was doing, it wasn't a gen and it wasn't in chase. You unhook me, and then I bolt. Now again, Ash is on a gen. Now I'll be honest, I healed up here, and already right then I'm thinking like, man, I'm not healed. And then I asked about you having a med kit, and you said you didn't. And this is where I think I screwed up. Ash is in chase, and then Ash runs right at you when just as I heal you. So I think it's right. I think this game went south when I stopped to heal you. I mean, yeah, sure, Ash ran right at us, and he shouldn't have. See, she peeled off. She knew like you're the one who's down, and so now I'm trying to do something, but I don't know where you're at. And then I do it again, but I did note Fang was on a gen. And even then, like, I think you were in chase. And, oh, I'm trying to heal so that I can body block for you. That is what I'm doing here. I think I even said it. Fang is still on a gen. Now Ash gets pushed away. There you are. You're dead on hook, so I need to heal you. That was his first hook. Fang's still on a gen. So the worst heal was that first heal, and it was made even harder when Ash ran right at us. Now, he couldn't have known. Maybe, I don't know if he had a perk or whatnot. You're on a gen. You finished the gen.
And I'm hunted down slightly after that because she had her power on me. So she could see me.
Yeah, you're one hit down right now.
I was one hit down.
But see, and even then, like I mentioned it, this is when I got mad. He's like, heal me, heal me. I'm like, no, I'm coming here. And I'm like, no, I don't know. So I'm healing you him. You're in chase.
But
so, I mean, I did it.
What's Nia doing?
Nia's running to us to get heals. Nia's not in chase. So, hold on a second. Oh, wait. All right, so here we go. 13 minutes, 41 seconds. You're down. You're on the hook. She's still not here. We're healing her up. $14 minutes, 6 seconds. So what is that? Was that 30? Was that 55 seconds? That's 2/3 of a gen. And you died so that we could heal instead of finishing 2/3 of a gen. Then I run away. I think Ash tries to steal the thing, but I go to another gen. Now in this case, he's on a gen. So what I'm doing now is I see him on a gen, and I'm waiting. I'm trying to yo-yo her. I'm waiting for him to be in chase, and then I'll jump on this gen. But he's not on the gen, and he's not in chase. And that's 14:44. Now he's in chase. I jump on my gen. Nia is not on a gen or in chase. Now Nia's in chase. Nia goes down. Then I realize this lady's coming for me. I realize that a little too late. but neither of them is on a gen. Now Nia's down, so Nia's not doing anything. Ash is just kind of running around. Now Ash, wherever Ash was, at the moment I went down, Ash wasn't on a gen, and he is nowhere near, nor was he on his way. He was crouched down doing something. And so that's kind of my point. Like, yeah, I do get angry, and even then I'm like, man, what's going on here? We had the opportunities, but the time we could have spent, and there were some reasonable heals in there. Oh, hey, 2 people on a gen, let's heal up. 2 people on a gen, let's heal up. But then there was at least 55 seconds where gens weren't getting done for the sake of healing against a killer who has a 1-hit down. You know?
So the thing you said in that game though is you have to be willing to sacrifice yourself to get the gens done.
Yes.
So so that's when I go back and I said, well, you healed me twice during that game. Regardless of what was going on. Like, if that's the way we're going to play, then we shouldn't worry about heals. Because
So,
you have to sacrifice.
yes, you have to be willing.
You have to sacrifice yourself to get the gens done.
Well, so there's
That's
being
what we did.
there's
in
being
these
willing to
last-
sacrifice.
These last 2 games is
Yeah,
what
and
I
they
did.
were that Legion game was pretty darn close. And if I had known, well, I don't know
Well,
if that
then
was
we
a
got
Legion game or not.
the Orkman game. Then we get her down to 1 gen in that one.
Well, we did, but we should have won that game. But I chose to heal those 2 survivors instead of jumping on a gen.
But then in the next 2
And-
games where we didn't do a bunch of healing, still close games. Still didn't win.
Right, but they were.
And that's
they
my
were,
point is what we do
mhm.
is not as impactful as we might otherwise think. You know, that's my decision to, okay, you were on, at the very last game, you're on a gen, I'm on a gen. I hadn't healed the entire game. Pretty sure. And I think the game before that I healed exactly once in that game. And yeah, we still yielded the same results of having a gen left over. And because ultimately what we did as far as gens, I think the only way we impact the game is if we run killers long enough to allow gens to get done. But our decision...
But we've already acknowledged that whatever we do, we're not running killers very long. And if either of us runs a killer very long, we might be in a fresh hook state, we might be in a fresh heal, but like neither one of us claims to be able to do that. So if we can't run them, then we got to do the other thing.
But even in doing that, again, the last 2 games, I prioritized gens, not heals.
Right.
And what happened in those games.
So yeah, but there's still a difference. Like there's still a difference.
What is
try to go back to.
What's the difference?
I'm going back to this other game. So when I go back and I look at this one, like I think this is the Deathslinger game. I think so.
Yeah, it would have been Deathslinger, and then after that it was Legion.
There is a time to heal. We're still on the Legion game pretty much on the stream, but this is a good discussion. There is a time to heal, and there's a time to not heal. And most survivors think, I'm injured, I should heal. That is their instinct. There are some, like the best, like Aaron, he heals while in chase. That is next level stuff. And I got 0 complaints for a guy doing that. So you're in chase. I'm the only one on a gen. Now, these guys come and they swarm that gen, and I'm like, cool, I'm going to go get a different gen because, like, good on them for doing a gen, but I'm going to get in position to unhook you because that gen's going to get done. And then they stop doing it. maybe you had a Scourge, maybe you didn't. They did the gen. I come and I get the unhook. So 1 gen for 1 hook. And if you go 1 gen for 1 hook, 3 people get out. She's in chase. We're on the right program. You'd have to bring this up on a different channel or on the YouTube. So now we're on this gen. 2-manning a gen. That might have been a mistake. I don't know. Right now we're 2-manning a gen to get the gen done. But this person has to mend. Survivor 4 has to mend, and Survivor 2 is in chase. I'm Survivor 1, you're Survivor 3. Now, no one's in chase. Nothing's going on. Okay, she's down. He must have shot his area. So, this was a good 2-man because this 2-man got it done. Now, I thought you were going to do the big drop, but I guess you just ran into the map?
Ran down the stairs and back up the stairs so that I could go get her off the hook instead of healing.
Yeah, because I was there.
And then
I got the unhook.
After I unhooked her, she demanded...
No, I got that unhook.
That one, okay, then I ran to another gen. Pretty sure.
No, because I'm watching it. We two got the big drop gen done, and I thought you were gonna take the big drop to get somewhere safe.
Strong in chase right now. Is that what's going on?
So it goes off my screen. It's at the 6-minute mark. So we get the gen done, 6 minutes and 30 seconds or somewhere around there. She goes down. We finished the gen, and I really thought you were going to take the big drop because that would have been the safest direction to go. But when you go down, you're not downstairs. It looks like you tried to run around the front. So maybe it was a bad call out. Maybe I didn't make it clear that I was going to get the save. But you go down, and you go down upstairs. So this is when things go really nuts. I come and I get in position to unhook you. And then along comes a woman I just unhooked, and she crouches down right next to me as he's walking by us. Then she runs. I have to run away from you so that he doesn't camp. I put myself in position to unhook you. That's 2 hooks. Now, hold on a second. I just noticed something. So from the time we finish our gen, all the way around, he starts doing a generator when she goes on the hook and you go down. So we're doing everything we can do. But the point holds true. And this, I'm just trying to help, like, the survivors who stomp me, the survivors who do well, they're the ones who are like, cool, you're going down, this is going, I'm on a gen. And then she runs up to me. He's finally on a gen, and he's about 15% through, but he could have been halfway or even done because he didn't even start the generator until the survivor I unhooked after we finished our gen. Until that survivor went down. So he's halfway done, but he should have been all the way done. I come around, I get you, I unhook you. She runs straight in front of you and doesn't go anywhere, but we can't do anything about that. So
we can't do anything about the guy deciding not to do a gen or waiting too long to start. Can't do anything about that.
True. I get that, but that's, now, I don't know. I think that was decisive. So then I jump on a gen, because she's in chase, other dude's on it, you and I are on a gen, he's on a gen. So, we'll see if his gen gets done here. You get away because you're injured and dead on hook. You're waiting. I think you're getting in position to get the unhook.
Yeah.
I let him see me. I take him away. And he stopped doing the gen. So he left, or did he finish it? I think he finished it. Yeah, he finishes his gen right now. He finished his gen. And Deathslinger is not on. I thought he was on me. I think, did he? Oh, you got the unhook. So, this whole time, again, you got the unhook. Maybe he's looking for a gen. I get behind that. He's looking for a gen. You're in, you're in chase. She's in chase. Both of you are dead on hook. He's still not on a gen. Now, you're dead on hook. I'm on a gen. You're healing. She's in chase. This is an appropriate time for you to heal. Because again, you're right. You do have to waste the killer's time. You get healed up. She gets tunneled out. He comes after me. He misses his shot. Then he wants to go get you. So I come right back in. You're on the gen. He's still not on a gen. And that's absolutely frustrating.
Well, I get it, but again, there was a lot of gen prioritization in that match.
All the gen prioritization was you and me. All of it.
But that's all we can expect. And which means we shouldn't be healing in any matches then.
Well, I mean, even this one, I don't have a problem with you healing when you healed. There were a couple times I'm like, hey man, there are gens getting progress. You can heal.
Yeah, but
because again,
like,
there's a
not enough progress, obviously. Like I don't know what that guy was either. If he was looking for a gen, if he was scared, whatever it was, but
finally on a gen. He's finally on a gen now. As I'm watching, he's like 15% through a gen.
But you take that 15 seconds that I healed and you apply it to a gen.
That guy went down. And you can argue that was completely my fault. Cause is this this is he gets on the hook. Yeah, because I go and I get the unhook. And I'll admit, this is frustration right here, where I'm like, I'll get him off the hook. And so, I think you're there. And this might be a bad call out, because I didn't know you were in range. So either I didn't hear you or the call out didn't happen. But there's a lot of time where, I went looking for a gen, and the gen I thought wasn't done was. You're in chase now. And now that you're in chase, I think he's like on you somewhere away. And by the time I realize he's there, I'm like, cool, I'll just snatch him up real quick. And it didn't work out that way at all. And then that was pretty much it. So you can't make that argument.
My point was, I think there was a lot of, we prioritized the hell out of those gens. Same result. Very next match is the exact same thing. Prioritized the hell out of the gens. Still lost. Why? Because of bad in-game decisions. Even that Ordman, you go back there. There was maybe less prioritization, but it ended up being just bad in-game decisions. You get down to one gen, and regardless of how you get there, we got down to one gen. And regardless of if you spend every second, don't heal, just gen. Sacrifice yourself to get the gen done, okay. You get down to one gen, still lose. Because, we can't control the other two. And we can't go, well, they shouldn't be healing, and then we heal each other, or we heal ourselves.
Yeah, but
that's
see,
hypocritical.
Like,
right?
but there's a time to heal, and that's the part that I feel like keeps getting skipped. You were
Well,
dead on hook
but that doesn't matter.
and in
You
danger.
should sacrifice yourself for the gens.
No, what I said is be willing to sacrifice.
Yeah. And
There's a
that,
difference. Like if you go into combat, it's one thing to be willing to like, you know, it's one thing to be willing to die. It's one thing to be willing to risk it. It's another thing entirely to put yourself in needless danger. And those two things aren't hypocritical. They are circumstances that need to be analyzed. It's basic risk management. Hey, is now a good time or a bad time? And that's all I'm stating. In
well,
Ordman,
but who makes that
I made
decision?
a I made
Do you make that
I
decision? Or do I get to make that
well,
decision?
whoever is there has to make that decision. You make that decision every time you decide to heal or ask someone to heal you. Now, it's one thing if you come to me and be like, "Hey, will you heal me?" Then I have to make the decision because you're coming and asking. If you decide to heal, well, you're making the decision independently, and everyone has the right to make the decision. But there is a right time and there is a wrong time. If you're safe and no one's in chase and gens are getting worked on, that's a great time to heal. That's a fantastic time to heal. If I get the unhook and another guy's in chase and another guy's on a gen, that's a great time to heal. But if one guy's in chase and no one's on a gen, then that's not a good time to heal. Does that make sense? And
Well,
so
situationally. Let's go
yeah,
back
and
about 4 weeks ago when you were running a killer on the game and I kept killing myself so I could take body blocks.
uh-huh.
Right?
Those other two were doing gens. I remember that game.
Yeah, but
In fact, we talked to the streamer, and the streamer
shouldn't-
said, "Man, I
yeah,
was just working on gens."
but shouldn't I have prioritized gens regardless?
So again, there's someone in chase, you're safe, people are on gens. For me, the ultimate question is anyone on a gen? And if no one's on a gen, then you can heal 80 times, we're just both going to die. But in that game specifically, you had a med kit, and the other two survivors were on gens.
Yeah, but under that logic, shouldn't I also be on a gen? Because that's the most important thing, not body blocking.
Right, but
Not,
again, like I said, the question is, are gens getting progressed? If gens are getting progressed, then gens are getting progressed. If gens are not getting progressed, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. If no one's on a gen, if gens are not getting worked on, then it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what you do. You might as well hide in a locker the whole game if no one's doing a gen. But if gens are getting done, if gens are getting progressed, then that opens up all the avenues. In that game, specifically that game, that the streamer thanked us. Man, I was just hitting RB1. That's all I did that whole game. That's what enabled you to maximize my chase. And that guy DC'd. He DC'd because gens were going and I was getting body blocked and I was running him. So someone was always running to killer. Two people were always on a gen and they were always different gens. So it was completely appropriate for you to heal because you knew and I knew. Now, in tonight when we were playing the Larry. When you went down, I knew I was on a gen. I remember in that game, like a guy had a gen going really well and then just stopped. And I think you said he stopped to go get you because another guy had been found on a gen that was like 3 feet from you. So now we got no gens getting done, a camping Larry, and no one maximizing that opportunity. So it's situational, but to me, the decision when I make it, me personally, I try. I'm not perfect. I'm not. I healed those two guys. I chose to heal them when I should have been like, no, screw that mess. We're not doing this. In the Ordman game. If no one's on a gen it doesn't matter what you do. But we're all going to get slaughtered. No one's on a gen. If someone is on a gen, you are maximizing what you can do. Because again, especially if you have good teammates, if you're working and you're playing around, you know, then gens are getting progress, and it pressures the killer, and it maximizes what you can do. So there's a time and a place, but it happens way too much. Now, in these last games, we were doing gens, and yeah, we ended up dying. But I can accept these last 2 games way more than Ordman, because and now I watch the footage on Ordman, I'm more angry at myself and those other 2, because I'm the one who stopped doing gens to heal those 2 initially while you were on your last chase. So I can learn from that. I can be like, you know what? I didn't maximize gens. I let you down because I wasn't going to body block for you. I didn't know where you were. You know? Let's I'm going to cycle this.